Hey guys. Uh, so my anxiety has been really bad lately, as well as my mood swings. Like one day I won't be able to stop crying, and then the next day I'll be dancing and skipping and singing around my house. And it's gotten to the point where the mood swings just give me so much anxiety because I don't know what my brain's doing. I don't know what's happening. I feel so out of control, like I'm flying a plane and I can't figure out how to land it. I feel like I've made so much progress on my social anxiety. But that's the only thing that's gotten better. Now it's not social anxiety anymore. It's more like mood swing anxiety or my bipolar disorder causing anxiety. And that's a totally different monster, and it's not one I really know how to fight. The coping skills I've learned for my social anxiety just do not quite help the same. And so I get a few stable moments, and those are nice. And I get a few really hypomanic moments, and that's when I really feel the best right now, is when I'm hypomanic, because when I'm stable, it doesn't take very long for my anxiety to set in, or I'll start worrying, what if I've faked this the whole time? What if I'm just faking it, because I feel stable for a minute, so I think I must be fine, which isn't true. I'm just having a stable minute. Yeah, it's really rough. I'm gonna talk to my therapist about it Friday and tell her that I was so focused on my social anxiety that I've seriously neglected all these other things, and now I feel like I'm having a nervous breakdown. Because that's the whole reason I started seeing a therapist and a psychiatrist, was because I couldn't get a job because my social anxiety was too bad. And now all these other things are coming to light now that the social anxiety and the depression have eased up a little bit, such as my mood swings, my hypomanic episodes, and just general anxiety. I take Klonopin, but it kind of feels like it's just stopped working, honestly. I know that one's really, can really be addictive, so I think my body's just built up a tolerance to it. So when I talk to my psychiatrist next Friday, hopefully I can get a different anxiety medication. I'm gonna tell her that the one I had before I actually kinda liked. I'm not really sure why we switched it in the first place, and I didn't want to switch it, but my anxiety was still too bad at the moment, to say I actually kind of like this one. That's the one I was taking when I got my job over the summer, and I don't know, it helped a lot. Or I could just try something, totally new. I've been leaning a lot on my anxiety medication, so I really think I just built up a tolerance to it, because I've just had a lot of anxiety. I don't know what my brain is going to be doing hour to hour, minute to minute. I don't know how I'm going to feel tomorrow when I wake up. I could be bursting with hypomanic energy, or I could have such a depressed fatigue over me that I struggle to get out of bed. And not knowing what's going to happen is giving me so much anxiety. My stomach hurts, And I guess all I want right now is a bit of stability, and that's the thing about bipolar disorder is I don't get stability. I don't get to be stable. I have to learn to roll with the ups and downs, and I don't want to, but these are the cards that I was given, the life I was given, so I'm gonna try to make my best out of it. I'm gonna talk to my therapist, see if we can widen my range of coping skills so I can figure out how to deal with all this new anxiety and these mood swings. And you know, on top of that, I've got a lot of external triggers too, just like, I guess it's just a social anxiety thing, but like the slightest change in people's tone, or feeling ignored, or, you know, just even something as harmless as a simple joke can trigger just seismic waves of emotion, you know, feeling rejected or abandoned. And I suppose the good part is that I'm able to feel just as much love as I am pain. I have this great capacity for love and empathy. And so when I'm in the depths of that emotional pain, I just try to remember, you know, this is the price I pay to have those things that I love about myself, my love and my empathy. It's just, everything comes with a price. My price just is really high. And I kind of feel like I'm at the end of my rope here. I can't keep going on with these mood swings. So I'm hoping to get an increase in medication when I see my psychiatrist. I am, like, at the moment terrified that she's going to tell me I'm overreacting and that my therapist is going to tell me that I'm overreacting. Because I am so good at putting a mask on and looking like I'm doing okay when I'm really not. I mean, except for the emotional seismic wave triggers, for lack of a better term, that completely just break me down, you know? And I mean, I can often hide if I'm depressed, other than the fact that I'll be really fatigued. I can't hide a hypomanic episode, but, you know, why would I want to? I do sometimes still get really, really uncomfortable hypomanic episodes where I feel like I'm gonna explode. But for the most part, the medication has helped keep those at a bearable and even enjoyable level. I know pre-medication, the hypomania was not enjoyable at all. It was just too much. But the thing is, I'm taking a mood stabilizer and my mood is not stable. It's, you know, like walking on sand that's constantly shifting and changing all the time. So yeah, I got a lot to talk about with my therapist and my psychiatrist, but I'm not giving up hope that there is a better recovery path out there for me. And I'll keep y'all updated. So thanks for listening. Have a good night, day, whatever time it is you're watching this.